Hey, yo! Welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So, with the baseball season ending, there has been a lot. It's been a pretty, of course, crazy year. Things going up and down. Just things happening. As always, it's gonna happen. But we do have a lot of history that has been made this year. A couple players have done a number of things. Some retiring, some in their prime. It's been a crazy year. So I'll start off with one of the things that actually happened. Like first, Yadier. So Adam Wainwright and Yadier Molina both have been on the St. Louis Cardinals their entire career, and they are a pitcher and catcher duo who have caught now 325 times together in a row, which is insane. Most likely won't really be able to be broken again because it has to be two people together, of course. And I'm pretty sure I don't know if they're counting their minor leagues play together, because if they are, then that also is crazy because a lot of players are of course not matched up, and they will be pulled up at the same time. But yeah, they 325 times in a regular in their career, which is the most, and yeah, may never ever be broken again. Yeah, congrats to them. They had a great career. Both of them. I know Yadier's retiring, but I don't know about Wainwright. Wainwright might stay one more year. Obviously, I'm not his family. Don't know what's happening with him. But yeah, same team. We got Albert Pujols has hit over 700 home runs at this point. Actually, he was like 10 away, like a month and a half left in the season or something, maybe 2 months, and he just went on a tear. He hit like it was like looking at Stanton's highlight reel from like 2017, 2018, when he just went every day. It was just a home run. It was awesome. He has also broken the record. Not record, just he has become into that section of a 700 home run hitter in history, which has only been happened a couple times. Yes, by Albert, by Bonds and McGuire and Sosa, but it's still 700 home runs. I don't care. At the point, you don't care if someone's juice. It's impressive to be able to hit it, especially how much they were walked throughout their career. Yeah. So Albert Pujols will be retiring after this year in the 700 home run club. Not even 700. He's 704 or something like that. So you got it, and kind of took a couple steps more in. Yeah, so 3 players. It's gonna be a completely different team next year and for years to come. Sad to see honestly, really sad to see them go. They're legends of the game. Yeah, we'll basically grew up watching them. Next we got my home team, the Yankees. We got the almighty Aaron Judge, who has broken the AL home run record, which that's why it's so like crazy and important, is because yes, it's not the league home run record, which again I just mentioned Sosa, Bonds, they all on steroids. People are saying they weren't clean, which they obviously weren't, but people are saying that Judge should be the real league home run record holder. Well, Judge, who is actually from the Bay Area where Bonds played, says that Bonds is the record, which means that he would have to hit another like 12, whatever it is, something like that, if I'm doing the math right, in a game, which won't happen because you don't even get like 4 at bats. So he got the AL home run record, which also was set by a New York Yankee, Roger Maris, who had both families at like most of the games in the end of the season, which is awesome. Of course, if you're Judge's parents, you're like, well, my son makes now $17 million this year. They probably didn't even blink. They're like, yeah, can you pay? He was like, yeah, I could give you like 2 million, whatever. But Rogers' family was there. Maris's family was there. They're all, of course, a bit older. But yeah, that was a huge milestone. It definitely looked like he was putting a little. He said it was just a relief to get it out and finally get it. Yeah, so, and also he will basically be the undisputed home run league champion because he's like 25, 30 above the next one. I think it's, I actually have no idea who's the leader of home run hitting, but well, he is by that much. I don't know who. Let's see if it will show who's next in the home run league. I think it's like, let me see this for a second. Honestly, I think it's like Alonso or is Schwarber still next up? I'm not sure because he was the next one. So home runs, Schwarber, okay, 46. So he's still like 10. He's still like 14 above Schwarber, which is unreal. Like, and then there goes Alonso, then Trout, then Riley. So yeah, it's been crazy. So undisputed champion, home run champion, and yeah. Maybe I don't know what they're gonna. I haven't seen what they're doing with the person who caught the ball is doing, because they actually like figured out some detail that he's making, like he's the vice president of Fisher Investments, which apparently invest like something come $1 billion a year. So the guy makes money. Alright, the guy is pretty well off already. They don't know if he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the ball. It's like $3-4 million ball that he just caught, getting authenticized. I think they would have showed him giving the ball back to Judge already if he really did, or they might. I don't know. We'll find out soon. Yeah. So this has been a very historic year. In all these ways. Also, the Dodgers broke their own single season record for wins, which they also got like 4 more wins over that. So it was kind of like, all right, like whatever. Like it was very quiet how they just kept on winning. They blew up right after the half time of the season, and it just kind of really didn't slow down. They were like 25 games over the Padres or whatever it was. So let's see. Yeah, they're 21 games over the Padres. Like, it was, the next one I think is White Sox. Seattle was 16 games back, but they still made it in because they were 89 wins. So yeah, again, very crazy, awesome, good year. Always love to see where teams end up. And yeah, history's been made this year. A lot of history. Oh, and also Garrett Cole and the Yankees, he broke Ron Guidry's strikeout record, which is another Yankee, because it actually is the Yankee strikeout of a single season. It's not a league thing. That's just a team history making situation right there. Yeah, most other things are like league and like an actual record, because now Judge is actually 4th on the list, I think, of home run hitting in a single season, which is still history in itself. Yeah, so all these people have had great careers. Some of them are still in their prime. Some of them are coming out of their prime, but still have a couple more years. But yeah, very fun season. And now we're just on the playoffs here. So hope maybe your team's in the playoffs. Maybe they're not, unfortunately. Hey, let's just see who wins this year, and let's have a great postseason. And hey, there'll be probably some updates along the way. So yeah, if you like the video, awesome. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.